Well, you're gonna have to get promoted for that. Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into your Division 3 Hungarian Grand Prix. I am your host, Ace Freak, alongside my commentator, Rodders. How you doing tonight, man? Uh, Alright. Seems like my audio wasn't even included there either. Lovely.
There you go, my audio is now included. Yes, I am doing very well. How are you today, Dace?
Doing alright. Hopefully tonight's race will be better than yesterday's was for me.
Yeah. I crashed out as well. I crashed out on the last lap.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the championship for F5 is basically over, so hooray me.
Crashed out on the last lap and in first place.
First man out of the pits will be the McLaren of Desbro. Speaking of championship fights, let's talk about frankly, a much more entertaining and actual championship fight, being this championship fight for F3 between Bradshaw, Desbro, and It's Harry Dwarf. Currently, the top three separated by 44 points, Bradshaw having the lead 153 over Desbro's 127 over Harry Dwarf's 109. This is definitely going to be one of those crucial races for Desbro if he wants to start clawing his way back into this fight. Unfortunately for Harry Dwarf, he will not be racing tonight, so that might end any chance he's got. As for the Constructors fight, it's a five-way Constructors Championship. Alpine, Ferrari, Haas, Aston Martin, and McLaren. McLaren holding the lead of tonight's race. Third gear for the turn 1 hairpin opens up the DRS a second time for the short shoot to turn 2.
We have four cars that have gone out on mediums. So Harry, Salmon, Ethan, and Alonso. Everyone else has gone out on softs.
Just ahead of Desbro. Gotta hope he gets out of the way. He does. 55 breeze through the first two sectors.
Yeah, I binned it turn 4.
I saw on the radar, I saw a McLaren crash out, and I was literally starting to pray that it was Orphan. Desbro across the line puts up a 17-4. Next man across the line is going to be Immortal G, who crosses the line with a 17-1, 17-2 for Nifty Nasri. Following them are going to be both of the Aston Martins of Ipswich Peckers, who crosses the line and puts up a 17-4, 7-2. 1/100th of a second off Desbro. And Bradshaw, your championship leader, opens the DRS and across the line. He's going to put up a 17-221, 8 thousandths of a second ahead of Nasri. He takes P2. Willie Bum across the line puts up a 17-5. It's P6 for him. Arash Alonso with a 19-0. FFR Harry a 17-4 on the mediums. Very good time from the McLaren driver. Laser Guns with a 17-3. Willie Ethan across the line with a 48.7, definitely a warm-up lap there from the Red Bull. Corks starting his first race as a Williams driver, no longer a reserve. Puts it a 17.7, it's P9. Yep, Lexi also starting his first race as a full-time driver in the AlphaTauri, puts up an 18.1, it's P10.
Ferrari round the destroyer. Last corner.
Oh, yeah, he's lost it. Gonna have to wait, though, in case anyone's coming up. No, they aren't. They're all in the pits. Not only is it gonna ruin his current lap he's on, it's gonna ruin this lap as well. It's a 34.1 across the line. Gonna go back to Willie Ethan. He's not improving in the first sector. That's where he lost his time in the second and third sectors, though. Laser Guns keeps a 5-place grid penalty for a collision with Aaron Bat 05. That might hurt his race before it's even started. Will Ethan across the line to start the third sector, improved his time by 29 seconds. Clearly the time he lost was in the middle sector. Opens up the DRS, coming across the line now. It's 18.3, it's P11 for the Red Bull. Teammate put up an 18.8, it's P12. Aaron Bat out of the final corner now, opens up the DRS, and across the line he gets an 18.8, it's P12. Willie Ethan now gets a 5-place grid penalty for a collision. I'm not sure who he collided with. I'm guessing it might be the Haas. I'm guessing the Haas being Pfister. Oh! And we got a yellow in sector 3. It's for Soggy Salmon. Out of the final corner, he lost it. Shady across the line puts the 17.6 at P9 for the Williams.
They're still a tenth off my Q3 time. Shows you how quick they are.
Some of these guys, you got to remember, it's the beginning of Q1, and they're putting these times up already.
Yeah. I set a 17 flat.
I think my Q1 time I put up was... I think my Q1 time was an 18.85. I think.
Yeah, I've done a 17 flat in Q2 as well.
Jason Carmel coming out of the final corner now. He's going to start his first hot lap this session. He's one of 3 drivers who have yet to put up a time. Graceful Rook is another one of them who's just crossed the line to start the second sector. Ooh, rides the outside curb. Unsettled the car a good bit. It keeps it valid. Get a 27.6 through the first sector. To turn 10 immediately followed by turn 11. So 55.5 through the first 2 sectors. And 12, it's third gear.
Alright, I'll be back in a minute. I just need to get the charger for my phone before it dies.
No worries. Graceful Rook now coming through the final corner. Out of ERS now. Opens the DRS and across the line it's going to be a 17.6. It's P10. Splitting the Williams row 5. $55.2 and a 55.0 for Pfister. We got a yellow in sector 1. It's for a Red Bull. It's Soggy Salmon. He lost it to turn 3. Well, the final corner now. And Karma puts up a 17.5. Go over to Pfister. It's a 17.1 and it's pole position for the Haas. Alonso. Not going to be the next man across the line, but I imagine he'll be the next man to put up a time. Soggy Salmon not improving on his current lap. Graceful Rook starting to run out of fuel, so again we move back to Arash Alonso. And a slight improvement in the first sector.
Sorry, game volume is a bit high.
Is it a little high? Ah, okay. I'll have to turn that down ever so slightly. It just didn't seem very loud in my headset. It was a little too quiet. Ooh. Out of the final corner now, Roche Alonso improves by over a second, but it's only up to P14 for the Alpine.
That's better.
Alright, good, 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 good.
That was weird. We had Vista and a Mercedes fighting in the pit lane, and then the Mercedes just peeled off to the right in the pit lane. Nearly hit the pit building.
Oh, okay then. Only destroyer up by over a tenth in the first sector. A little wide out of turn 9.
Hey, Sal, how we doing?
Loses about a couple of hundredths of a second through the middle sector. Anthony will find all of his time in this final sector here, considering his time is currently a 34.1. We're starting to see a good bit of cloud cover above the track. Across line puts an 18.8. He does not move from his position. He improves his time, of course, but stays P19. In any moment now, we should be getting another driver.
It's EK Mugduk.
Yeah, try to see if you can invite him in case he's on. Be willing to say everyone above a 17, everyone in the top 5 above a 17.4 is definitely going to be able to go through to Q2 with next to no issue. Can't say I understand what Pfister's doing though. He's P1 and he's going out and doing another lap. It just doesn't really track with me.
Don't know why Fisty's going out and doing another lap. I would have just saved that set of tyres. He's clearly through anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't make sense to me. Get a yellow in Sector 2, it's for Soggy Salmon, who's nearly crashed out in Turn 4.
He nearly pulled a me.
Yeah, I'd say the last 3 weeks for you, 3 races for you have been pretty unfortunate. I mean, Spa, you didn't race because of a bet you made, so that understandable, but last night you crashed out on the final lap, and the week before you crashed out before you could really get started.
Yeah. Because I hit the back of you, well, your spun car.
Yeah, I was stuck behind BVB Thor, and I couldn't go anywhere on that safety car restart, and then we get into turn 4, and I just, before I could even think of what happened to me, I lost it. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I felt someone run into the back of me, and I'm like, oh, God. And I thought it was going to cause a massive safety car, but no. It's just you. And I was almost pissed because of it, honestly. I was like, okay, wow,
I
great.
thought you would have been glad
crashed.
because it was a McLaren out of the race.
Well, no, it wasn't the proper McLaren, so no. At this point, I've started an orphan agenda. It's...
I bet 16.8, there we go. First car into the 16s.
Pfister's trying to make his case for an F2 seat. Roof too, wow, 6 just behind his teammate. Haas is looking very strong here tonight. At least to start off. This is only Q1. We could have very different situation in Q2 and 3. But if this continues, Haas could crawl their way back into this championship. Oh, Jesus. Okay, wow. Either Q1 is ramping up towards the end here, or... I honestly don't know. Aaron Batt improves by 0.8 exactly. Unfortunately, it only just gets him P15. Gonna have to hope Arash Alonso... Oh, Arash Alonso's got a completely missing front wing. That's part one of what Aaron's gonna need if he wants to make it to Q2, but... Lexi's coming out now. Soggy Salmon's on his outlap. Only Destroyer's at the end of his outlap now.
SDK has just got online. I've invited him.
He's only got about 2 minutes if he wants to be able to put up a lap. I don't know if he's going to be able to get here in time. He might have to just start in the back. Oh, I saw the Haas's moving through the pit lane. I thought they were coming back out. I'm like, guys, you don't have enough time, and you're P2 and 3. I don't think you need to do it again. Karma, speaking of, pulling into the pits now. Mortal and Bradshaw staying out.
Oh, SDK is in.
He's got to get out now. He's not going to be able to... He's not even going to be able to have enough time. He's not even going to have enough time to put on a setup. He's just going to have to get out of the pits. Slim Shady is retired in the pits despite being P20. Aaron getting out of the way of the Ferrari of Lemon Destroyer, who's not improved his time through the first two sectors. Gonna have to hope he found a lot more time here. He did, just a bit, but it's not enough. It's still P18 for the Ferrari.
Can Alonso get through? He's on an outlap.
Currently looking on board with Soggy Salmon. Get a spin and yellow. Oh no, Salmon's around. And that might be his session over. Move on to Blexy. He's just gotten out of turn 5. 6-7 chicane now. 35 seconds.
He's got time to get round. He spun it again.
Really bummed he's retired from the section P11 currently, and Soggy Salmon went stuck.
Standing out.
Not Blexy, not yet. Still got enough time. He's got to find a little over a tenth to be safe. Torx retires from the session. Blexy across the line, improves by almost 6/10 to P11. Aaron's been knocked out. And the checkered flag is just dropped for the session.
Destroyer's out. Salmon's out. Can Alonso or Aaron knock out Knox?
I really just realized Alonso did cross the line with enough time. He's got to find about 3/10. He's got to find 3/10 to be safe. Or to make it to Q2, I should say. No more safety anymore. You just got to get through and put up a time. Destroyer and Salmon are in the pit. Sadly, they were not able to improve enough on their times, or at all in Soggy's case. They will start from the back. Aaron Batt will be in the bottom 5 as well, but will Arash Alonso join these gents, or will he make it into Q2? Perry across the line improves his time to a 16.6. Easton to a 17.0. It's P5 for him. It's P15 by the skin of his teeth. It's 14,000ths of a second separating him and the Williams. But the Alpine of Arash Alonso is through. And Corks in his Williams debut is knocked out in Q1.
How gutting is that?
You certainly gotta feel for him. They're just 14 thousandths of a second.
He must be feeling like me right about now, gutted. Both Ethan and Blazer Guns has a 5-place grid penalty.
Your 4 leaving this session will be Soggy Salmon, Only Destroyer, Aaron Bat, and Corks.
Rain.
Oh, we got rain?
Yeah.
Can't see it yet. Oh, yeah, just wait. Yeah, no, there is a little bit. Okay. There are people on softs. I am a little curious about that.
Yeah, the track is not wet enough.
It's gonna get wet enough, though. It's certainly gonna get there. You gotta get out immediately. The first man out of the pits is going to be the Alpine of Blazer Gun, so he might get the best chance here at pole.
I think I would have waited.
I would have came out immediately. I wouldn't have even worried about extra fuel or not. I would have just bolted. I think if somebody would have done that, like if one of the Haas's would have just gotten out immediately, I think they'd already be in turns 6 and 7 right now.
I'm actually full screening on my phone, so I've got the stream up and the Discord chat.
Same, honestly. What's on board for Blazer Gun on this lap?
So let's make my phone red. Doing it. The track is definitely still dry.
Yeah, it's trying not to put up a lap, but the question is, what kind of lap is he going to be able to put up here?
Well, it would have washed some of the rubber away, so lowering the grip. So I reckon it's probably going to be about 16.8.
Oh, there's no way anyone's putting up
Maybe
16s.
a 16.7. No,
Oh, and Blazer Guns is invalidated, so we move on to Bradshaw. 27.6 through the first sector for him.
I'm in for a P1 spot.
Oh yeah, I imagine.
But cut off, probably looking at about a 17.4 maybe.
Depends on what the leaders can put up here. Because if this rain gets heavier, then it's going to be whatever lap time is P10. Out of the final corner now, opening the DRS. Bradshaw across the line puts up a 17.9. Immortal G puts up a 17.7. The 17.4 is going to be way off. 19.0 for Nifty. Perry puts up a 17.5. 18.2 followed by 18.4, 18.5, and we've got a crash. What has happened?
Ethan
And
into
Arash
Alonso.
Alonso, they both crashed into each other. What has just happened? And Ethan's now out of the session. What's happened to him?
No, Ethan's not out. Alonso's out. Ethan's in the pit.
Oh no! Oh yeah! That. I don't know what I said.
Because Ethan's out.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I just swapped the names. That's all.
Yeah.
So
Here's the
currently,
thing, though.
drivers with lap times are Harry, Immortal, 17.7, 17.9, 9, 17.9, 18.2, 18.3, 4, 5, 19.0, 1, and 2.
Here's the thing, though. Ethan has already got a 5 place grid penalty from Q1. He's
Yeah, so
now
even-
got another.
So even if he qualifies on pole, his best starting grid position is going to be P11.
Yeah.
And Blazer Guns puts up at 18.5, somehow better than 5 drivers that were ahead of him. And Blexi's lost the rear end of the car. We got just about everybody coming into the pits. We got a few that are still out, either because they stayed out or because they're coming in.
Track still looks dry, though.
Yeah, I don't know if the track could be getting wetter, but I'm not sure. Oh! Lexi just crashed into the wall in the worst way. He let the Mercedes of Karma pass him, and then tried to get back into the gas, and ever so slightly lost it, and just derped into the wall. Laser Gun's got to be careful here. Okay, cars
Why is
despawn.
Karma doing that?
Karma doing what?
Karma, he's before he gets to, you know, the line for the pit lane limiter, he's going hard right, so it looks like he's about to hit the building. Then the game steps in and it's like, no, you're not doing that.
Oh, okay then. I don't know. Got Blazer Guns now in the pits. Nifty Nasri is back out pretty quickly. We're starting to see water droplets form on the car now. The RS has just been disabled, so the track is definitely getting wetter. These Ipswich and Nasri might not have had a very good strategy call here, going on to the softs again. Though both of them are outside the top 10, so they gotta think of something to do. Don't know if they're gonna be able to improve on a 19-0 and a 19-1. Got Blazer Guns and Graceful Rook also out on laps, I've just realized. If Nifty Nasri wants to get into Q2, he's got to put up a time 4.5 tenths faster than his current time. Currently got a yellow. It's for Blazer Guns. He's lost it. Oh, Nasri almost lost it too. And he's, wow, okay. Ooh, he's down by over 2/3 of a second. Oh, there's the water droplets on the track now. There is no chance they're improving. Ipswich also almost loses it. .7 seconds off in the middle, yeah. And Ipswich is now crashed. Nasri diving into the pits now. With a little less than 6.5 minutes left in this session. I think it's safe to say that Q2 is over. I don't see any point in going out again unless you're going out on inters, but then that begs the question, if you're going out on inters, is the race going to be wet, or are you just running laps? A handful of drivers have already retired. Including Bradshaw, Immortal, G, Slim Shady, Willie Bum. Harry retired a while ago, and we've had 3 drivers crash out. Yeah, I thought yesterday that this was one of my better tracks, and then, of course, just like last week, I get a spin and no safety car comes out afterwards.
I don't mind this track. I hate it now.
Well, I
After
can
what
imagine.
happened.
I can imagine you would.
But we all live and learn.
Yeah.
So
I
it
can't
looks
wait
like
for
no
is
one's
next.
going to go out, so they might as well retire now.
You know, we got a few
Track's
people
getting
swapped
wetter.
onto the inters, but they're not coming out. So I would just say retire, boys.
You're not going to go quicker than what you've already set, so...
And unless the race is wet, there's no point. Looks like TX1 Karma is coming out because we can see his guys getting the car prepped. I mean, hopefully this is his way of telling us his way of telling us the race is going to be wet. Oh, dude, sometimes if I get knocked out in Q1 or if I just don't put up a quali lap and then I gotta wait through Q2 and 3, I just like go and take a shower, or like sometimes even get on my other Xbox and just play some Fortnite or something. Of course, that's when I'm a driver. When I'm a commentator, I've got to stay here and, you know. Ugh. God, I'm so tired.
I had my mic mute there. Yeah, as I was saying, they were saying in the stream yesterday, oh, Mando's going to be the first one to crash out because I had a couple of spins in Q1. I come into the pitch, change my setup, and then in Q2, Q3, I went the fastest, so... That sort of shut them up, really.
We got Karma and Fester kind of just chilling on track. I'm not really sure what they're doing.
Fox has said the race is going to be wet. At least the first one was a rain. Was a rainy start. It looks like we might have a wet race as well.
There's some people running a wetter setup, higher downforce. Of course, this is one of the highest downforce tracks on the schedule, both IRL and in this league, so it begs the question, how much higher can you go on the downforce? Some of these guys are playing with fire. I mean, all 3 of these guys make it to Q3. And certainly will make it to Q3, but if any one of them crash out, they're going to feel like idiots.
Is it me, or does the rain look like it's getting heavier?
It is a little bit, but it's not. It's like a gradual increase. I think by the end of Q3, it'll be full wet conditions.
Oh, Palmer drifting around the corner. It's 25.9. Let's see if the storm outside my house has stopped.
If only it would have rained like this in yesterday's race. That would have made it a little exciting.
Yeah, well, I would have been in the barrier just the same, so...
Probably, but... If it was wet, I probably would have done a bit better than P8.
Yeah, there's nothing to sniff at, though.
Well, considering I've won a race and had 3 other finishes of P2, 3, and 4, I'd say P8 is kind of a clown show for me.
Well, you can't be good at every track. You can't win every track or get a podium at every track. You can try, but...
You certainly can, and you certainly can't be too upset unless, again, this is Hungary. For me, Hungary is always one of my best. If I got P8, when I got P8 at China, it's just like, oh well, I mean, I was shocked I even had the pace I had at China. I was pretty happy with it. Kind of upset I underfueled the car by
this way. At least you were in the points.
Well, again, if this was last season, I would agree with your sentiment, but I don't know. P8 just doesn't seem like a good enough result for the most part. And Ruley Ethan's 5-place grid penalty is going to put him
last.
Yeah, almost last. I don't know where the other guy with the grid penalty is. What happened to him? I want to say it was...
It was Blazer Guns.
Yeah. What? Oh, what happened to his? I guess it only gives the one from the first session. It doesn't... They don't show it more than once. Alright. Well, your bottom 5 are Nifty, Techers, Blexy, Ethan, and Arash Alonso.
Well, we've got Monza next, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that one. Unless you're running minimum downforce, like minimum wings and ride height and everything, you don't really have a chance there.
Well, I'm not a big fan of Monza. It's not my sort of track.
No.
It's too quick for me, and it's not really flowing.
Doesn't have enough overtaking ability there. I mean, I like Hungary more than Monza, and obviously, but I know because it's a track I'm not a huge fan of, I'm gonna do good there for no reason. Like Spa, I shouldn't have won that race, but I did. Austria,
I wasn't a massive
super
fan
big on it.
Australia, but now since they've done the whole track layout, or redone the whole track layout, it's actually okay.
I was okay with old Australia, but now I love it.
It's
I mean, my first league race there, I almost won, had it not been for a certain member in F5.
Yeah, me.
No, actually, I was going to say a much different driver. I don't even think he's a full-time driver anymore, because he, like, never showed up for any races. I think he did, like, 1 or 2, and he screwed me out of Canada, too.
Oh, I thought you were referring to me because I actually won that race.
No, I had no chance at winning there this season in RSF1. I knew that for a fact. I didn't even have a shot at a podium. I was just hoping for like anything above anything like P8 or above. I was like cool with. And I think I got P6.
They all come out of nowhere and just 1 or 2 races on the bounce.
Like, in another track I love this in this game that in this season I've done terrible at is Baku. I didn't score any points in the sprint race, and then I crashed out of the real race. And it's just like, okay, wow, love it. I don't know how anyone can love Monza. Monza, to me, is just okay or terrible. It's like never better than okay.
I wouldn't say it's terrible. I don't like it. It's not one of my best.
Monza exists, at best. It exists. Like, yeah, that's a track in a place. And Laser Guns has backed out of his lap because he lost it a little bit out of the hairpin, and I guess he just doesn't want to do the lap now. We'll move on to Slim Shady, coming through turn 3 now. About 60% on the throttle through there.
After the season, I might do... you know, like a little fun race. Well, it won't be fun, it'll be
Las
challenging,
Vegas?
let's put it that way.
Next year's game, it might be a good track. The way it looks in videos and renderings and stuff, it looks like an okay track.
I think it's going to have, like, the longest straight on the calendar, isn't it?
I think it'll be top 3 at worst. And the DRS, with how powerful DRS is, especially in this game, it's probably going to be like halfway down the straight when it starts instead of like 200 meters down the straight or something, you know?
They probably do like what they did Azerbaijan.
Yeah. 26.2 for the Williams of Slim Shady, and wow. 24.6 for the McLaren of Harry.
Who's going to beat that?
25.0 for Pfister. And Chris will look across the line. It's a 25.4. Desbro out of the final corner now. Across the line, it's going to be a 26.2. Just slightly ahead of Slim Shady. Willie Bum starting another lap because he invalidated his last one. It would have been a 26.298. It would have put him P6.
Yeah, we know that, Corks. Corks have come up and said you do know that DRS isn't as effective on the game as it is in real life.
Well, see, some tracks it's actually, that's not the case. It's actually just as powerful, but then there's other tracks like Monza where DRS makes next to no difference. 25.6 for the Aston Martin of Bradshaw. Slim Shady looks like he might be doing another lap here. Maybe not. He's got a really high amount of ERS, and no, he'll be diving into the pits.
Basically, what the DRS does in this game is it gives you up to a certain like mile an hour, but if the other car in front can match it, you can't get any more power out of it. It just seems weird.
Yeah, I don't know. 25.1 for Blazer Guns, it's P3 for him, and Immortal G gets a 25.3 P4 for the Alpha Tauri.
You sort of get to like 211, 210, something like that, and then it starts losing its power because the car can't actually go any faster.
Yellow and
but then as soon as you start drafting off the car in front, then you get up to about 214, something like that. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just noticed Harry has changed on to slicks. Does the track look dry enough for slicks?
It's raining.
Yeah, it has. Just a little less than 6 minutes left in the session. It could be time for. Or it could soon be time.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's still too wet.
Yeah. I saw out of the exit turn 12. still pretty damp out here. Harry comes out now. He's going to completely compromise any chance he has of keeping pole.
There's not any standing water, but you could see it's still too wet.
Yeah. I think if a few people come out on their inters, do a lap or two, get all this moisture off the track, I feel like it could very well be Slick's time. Bradshaw also switching to the slick tires. Blaze guns as well. Pfister's just put up the best time of the session by over 7/10 at 23.9.
Track is definitely getting quicker.
That is for sure.
Multiple drivers just switched to soft tire.
Oh yeah, the pit lane's even looking drier now than it did before. On board with Pfister. Yeah, the track looks like it'll be dry.
Or rivers or anything like that.
No, not like Japan last year. There was a literal like pond on the track.
Give it possibly 2 minutes and this track will be dry, I reckon.
Almost everyone is on a set of slick tires. And Pfister's, I was about to say Pfister's going to do another lap, but no. The first of the slick runners out on track is Immortal G, so we're going to ride on board with him and see how much traction the track has got. He may have come out a little too early. And now Harry is both coming out of the pits. Got to get more drivers out if they want to try and take pole. Willie Bum, the next man out of the pits. DRS still not been activated yet. It's going to hurt Immortal G on this final lap he's going to do here. Next man out of the pits will be Karma. Followed... Oh, actually, it's going to be Slim Shady, followed by Karma. Still no DRS for the AlphaTauri. Move on to Desbro.
Track still looks a little bit greasy though.
Oh, the track is certainly a little greasy. There's no question about that. But DRS has just been enabled, so it's got to be dry enough for the DRS. And I've just realized Pfister's the last man out of the pits. He's only got a minute and a half. He's got enough time to get around the track, but might not have enough time to burn extra fuel, in case that was on his agenda. Can't imagine it is now. Immortal G's invalidated. Next man across the line will be Despro. Improved his time by almost 2 seconds in the first sector, of course.
Immortal G's gonna get round again though.
Oh yeah, he's more than enough time. He could wait for these two. He could honestly wait for Despro to pass the line and still have enough time. Got a yellow, it's for him moving out of the way.
On board with...
Almost the end of second tier he is now. get a car. It's a Mercedes Karma right in front of him. Give him a little bit of dirty air. This isn't going to be good for Des, bro. Less than 30 seconds now left in the session. Here's the final corner. It's fourth gear for the McLaren. Now out of the corner opens the DRS and across the line it's going to be a 19-2.
I'm on board with the Ferrari of Willy Bum that's just finished at 2.
Pfister is starting another lap. Wow, Harry with a 17-6. Next man
Checker
across
flag's
the line
out.
will be Willy Bum. That is exactly right. Checkered flag is now out, opening the DRS, and across the line, Willy Bum takes an 18-1. It's P2 for the Ferrari. Next man is Slim Shady. To the penultimate corner now, the final corner. Opens the DRS now to the line. It's an 18-0. Immortal puts up a 17-6-2-1. It's P1. Wow, 17-5. Graceful Rook across the line. 17-5 for him. 17-2 for Blazer Gun.
He's got that 5th place though.
17's flat. Wow.
Bang on 17 flat as well.
16-6. Harry across the line again. I don't think he took pole. I think it's P2. It is. Wow.
Who beat him?
The only person who could have beaten him, Pfister. Oh, wow. Hold up.
Oh.
Pfister and Harry put up quicker than a 17 flat. Harry with a 16-8 and a 16-6 for Pfister.
Oh, you couldn't have done that if you tried, Karma. A 17.000. How on earth did you even manage that?
Slim Shady got close to an 18 flat himself.
An actual 117 flat. That's just insane. Never seen that happen.
Just been kicked out of the session. You gotta be kidding me.
I'll invite him back in.
We've got every single pit crew member from every team doing the T-pose. At this point, it's become just a regular old tradition.
The rain's just got heavier outside my house again.
Well, that's interesting.
It's lashing it down.
For me, it's 53 degrees and sunny out.
It reminds me I've got to check the weather for tomorrow.
Oh my god, the LMP3 is finally going to be coming to iRacing.
I don't do iRacing, so...
I used to do iRacing, so anytime I can play, anytime I could get on, used to be able to get on, I would play iRacing all the time.
Right, I'm just going to take a bit of a breather.
Alright.
I'll be back in a minute.
Only driver on the sauce, we got Fister P1, followed by Harry, Karma, Graceful Look, Brad Shot, Immortal G, Slim Shady, Desbro, Laser Gun, Willie Gum, rounding out your top 10. After that, you've got Nifty, Ipswich Techers, Yep Lexi, Arash Alonso, Corks, Aaron, Only Destroyer, Soggy, Bully Ethan, and SDK Modcast. Got 7 medium runners, 1 soft runner, and 12 hard runners to start this race. Oh boy, what's
No,
happened?
but-
5 red lights. And it's lights out, and away we go, question mark? I don't know. Here we go. There we go.
How comes Eastern and Modricat have been DSQ?
If I could tell you, I would. Oh, they have been. What is going on? They've been completely removed from the session. Okay, that... I don't know what to do about that. I really hope something's done about that. F3 admins, server admins, anybody at all, I don't know. Karma's taking the lead, of course, on those softies. Oh, and we've got a massive pileup back here. What has happened? Mastery or what lost Alonso both out. Willie Bums, Laser Guns, both involved. We've got a safety car out now. We got another car. It's Harry now. What's happened to Harry?
I'm calling restart, you know.
Who did?
No, I'm calling it. We're allowed to call restart. If there's been
that's
incidents
right.
or if
Yeah,
multiple drivers
four
are
people,
disconnected.
2 people got disconnected and then a massive crash out of nowhere. All right then. Okay then. I've never seen that happen before. We're just disqualified out of nowhere for nothing.
Alright, I'm gonna restart the lobby.
Alright, I'll just back out. What do you mean again?
Was the weather dry all the way through?
Oh damn, I don't know. If anyone knows what the weather was like for the entire race, please let us know. I know it was sunny to start. That's all I can tell you.
It was sunny all the way through, so I'm just gonna put it on clear.
It was meant to rain at one point. Oh. Oh, okay. Apparently it was supposed to rain.
It was sunny the whole way through.
Well,
Second to last box was rain,
that means
but
the
then it
middle
was back to
box.
sunny.
So it starts dry, gets wet, goes dry again. That's basically what I'm hearing. Let me know when you got the lobby up. Lobby host is Mando/Rotters.
Right. Right. Now I've got to get the grid. Grid added.
Yeah, right now I'm just streaming me doing R11 Monza.
If anyone can hear me,
oh, I just realized this.
join up with RSF1
All right. All right. Let me see if I can join off you now. Yes, we're raising. Oh wait, what am I doing?
I didn't actually get a full picture of the grid, but I got pretty much some of it, so. Armor, Vista.
I'm just sending invites to the entirety of F3 to make sure everyone's got an invite.
Graceful. Immortal. Harry. Bradshaw. Then it was Desbro. Then blazer guns. Then Willy Bum. Then Shady. Nasri, Norks. Or Knox, Cox, if you want to call him. Only Destroyer.
Okay, so remember with the weather, it starts sunny, gets rainy, goes back to the sunny weather.
Yeah. Salmon in 15th, Blexley. 18th, Techers. After Salmon. Alonso. I'm missing Alonso. Alonso, Ethan, and Modular Cat.
Ugh. I don't know if Modcat can even join the lobby. He's tried to join the lobby like 100 times and he hasn't been able to, so if he can't, then unfortunately we might not be able to have him in the lobby, which would be
We're
crap.
missing Alonso and Ethan.
I've sent invites to them too. If they don't join they don't join at 4:18, we just gotta go. You said Ethan, the other one?
Yep.
Alright, I sent them both an invite. If they don't join in 9:18, we need to just go. I'm assuming everyone is saying that the race was dry because...
Well, it's a bit of a mixed bag. You got some saying...
No, we got proof. Someone put a picture in the chat that there was rain. I knew people were lying about it because so many people cried their eyes out anytime there's rain at any track, especially a track like this.
Well, I've done sun, wet, sun.
That's as close as we're gonna get. It's either that or we do either that or we do the rain at the end of the race. Okay, so one of the three people we're missing joined, and it's Alonso.
Alonso joined, did he?
Mm-hmm.
Grid editor. Where was Alonso? 17th.
I was gonna say I think he was 17th or 16th or something.
Why is Blexley there?
What do you mean?
Blexley should be there.
That's what you mean. Oh crap! Wait,
Well,
someone's joining. Wait, have they? I think they just joined. Did they just join? Yeah, they just joined and they took the Alfa Romeo. Never mind.
who was it?
It was Richie Rich.
I'm just going to make sure that he's starting from the back.
Yeah, put him dead last.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just quickly speak to Muddy. I'm going to mute my mic.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Don't forget I've set up to everyone.
And somebody apparently readied up literally immediately. Okay. Hope you guys got your setups on.
Alonso got kicked again.
And so did Aaron. I desperately need Logan Sargent's hat.
I'm in the middle of inviting them back in. And who was the other one?
Aaron.
There you go. People are saying that the weather's different. It's not. Because I've put a custom thing on.
Okay, so we had a timer, but apparently it was a liar. Which is good news, because that timer literally started the moment I loaded into the lobby, and that would have been chaos.
Yeah, with the weather, it only allows you to do 3 boxes when you do custom. And
Yeah, it's
from
not
the
like it
evidence
gives you
that was
12
actually
boxes.
submitted, it was dry, rain, dry. So that's what I done. There is a formation as well.
As there should be. Alright, let's see who's on tires this time. Wait a second. Wait a second. We've already had 2 people disqualified. It's Twistin and Aaron.
That's alright. It's on the formation. It's not a major issue.
Oh boy.
There's not going to be any more restarts. There's not enough time for it.
No. The restart order for this race will be Arma, Fister, Rook, Mortal, G, Harry, Bradshaw, Aaron, Desbro, Blazer Gun, Billy Bum, Slim Shady, Nifty, Forks, Destroyer, Soggy, Loop Switch, Alonso, Lexi, and Edward. Oh, and I've just discovered that NASCAR is a complete clown show for the trillionth time. Not gonna say on stream live because I might literally not stop ranting about it. With the final
So
car
DSQ'd.
Switch stickers as well. And
What?
I'm sorry, the back 2 are disqualified again. I'm hearing lights, but I don't see lights. And it's lights out and away we go after 12 seconds or so. Arnold once again getting off to a fantastic start on those softs. And I think you're on the morning. I just realized the timer here might be a little off.
I did put it on official.
Ah. Maybe it's just me then that thinks it's off. Yeah, so Aaron and... Oh! Shady's been taken out. Mortal G also has lost it. Not sure what happened to this switch. I think he may have just... Might have had no choice but to let Forks through there. Slim Shady is out of the race. No safety car. Well then. Rather... strange start to this restart here. And we got another yellow. This time it's for Harry. Lost it right at the marshal's post. To the front between the 2 Oz's. Looks like just like that, everyone's already spaced out pretty much, except Laser Gun's going P7 here. On the outside of Soggy Salmon. Quite literally the worst angles to possibly give me. Side by side and heading into turn 4. A little bit of contact. This is allowing Willy Bum to catch right up to these guys. A little bit of contact between him and the Alpine. Oh, and that Soggy Salmon out. He just crashed and hit the wall. He's out. Safe. No, virtual. Oh, what's happened here between Bradshaw and Desbro? Desbro gets a 5-second penalty for trying to take out Bradshaw. That could be a massive penalty. Let me know if you're there. Oh, wait,
yeah, I'm here. I'm just chatting to the athletes.
Yeah. I just forgot for a moment. I was like, where is he at? We got Desbro into the pits. It's going to be a double stack, though, for McLaren. I only just realized this is only a virtual, so this safety car could go out anytime soon. And Bradshaw gets a drive-through for speeding under the VSC. Even though he only just came out of the pits, that's absolutely tragic for the Aston Martin driver. And Blexi's crashed out. What has just happened to him? He's lost it out of turn 8. Oh, and he's... Whoa, hold on. He's right on the racing line. Thankfully, he disappears before anyone hits him. The debris still on track. I'm not sure if he's disappeared yet or not. I'll walk on board with Immortal G. And no, it's gone now. G Rich now in the pits. Front, you've got TX1 Karma. Got over 2.2 seconds of a lead ahead of the rest of the field. Battle here for P6. Check that. Harry's just made the move on Richie Rich for P11. Corks gets a 3-second time penalty. Looking at the penalties, Laser Gun's got a drive-through as well. I didn't realize he had one. Corks with the 3-second. Karma across line puts up the fastest lap of the session. Might be Blazergun's last chance to pit or yet take his drive-through. And Harry's crashed out. What's happened to Harry? That's going to cause a full course safety car. Harry loses it out of turn 11. And that's going to be his day done. And just like that, we've already lost 6 drivers. 2 due to a disqualification. Safety car comes out at the perfect time, though. for Karma. He's going to be able to pit onto a set of hards. Come out P6, maybe P7, and go to the end. Currently, the driver who's gained the most positions is Ipswich Checkers, P16 to P7. 7 gain for Forks, 13 to 6, 8 for Nifty Nasri, 8 for Richie Rich from 19th to 11th. Nifty is going to stay out. Laser Guns as well. He's not going to be able to take his drive-through here, though. He's got to do it soon, or he's going to be disqualified from the race. Should have done it last lap. Chase when Karma comes out of the pits, it's P3. On the mediums. And Immortal G gets a drive-through for speeding under the safety car.
Right, news on the race actually being voided. The race will continue and the committee will decide after this race whether the race will be voided or not.
Okay. Noted. Well, what's up with this game is that it's made by EA, essentially made by EA, so you already know there's going to be something wrong with it. The question is, what specifically is wrong with it? My answer to that is everything. Especially, mostly the EA part. I feel like you remove EA and there's no problem. Just look at 2020. Before EA was ever announced, F1 2020, one of the best F1 games ever made. When they announced EA was going to get involved, and 2021 was kind of mid. Wasn't bad, just wasn't as good as 2020. And this year's game has been an absolute clown show. I mean, I've seen at least 10 or 20 Reddit posts or something, or among other social media posts about leagues that have gone under because of this game just being so bad no one wants to play it. I can guarantee you right now, if this game was as good as F1 2020, there'd probably be 8 divisions in this league. At least.
Yeah, stars it is, I'm afraid.
The safety car will bunch up the field at your restart order, barring anything unforeseen. Will be Nifty Nasri, Blazer Guns, Karma, Ipswich, Willy Bum, Fister, Race for Rook, Ezbro, Forks, Only Destroyer, Richie Rich, Immortal G, and our championship leader here tonight, C. Bradshaw.
Down to 13 drivers.
Yeah.
And we're only on lap 7.
I don't understand. I've never seen the back row get disqualified like that from a race. It's a whole new glitch, a whole new bug EA has added.
And it's done it twice to 4 different drivers.
Yeah. I know this game's a clown show, but sheesh, I didn't realize we'd go this hard on it. Safety car will be in this lap. Laser Guns dives into the pits. Don't know if that'll count as a drive-through. But Nasri, right on the gas, doesn't catch anybody out, especially not Karma. And Blazer Guns has been disqualified despite being in the pits right now. serving his drive-through right now. Oh! Mastery's off. Right in the front. Karma takes the lead. Blazer Guns has been disqualified. I'm actually at a loss for words with that part. That's a joke. Unbelievable. Wow. What has this game come to? Mortal G's got a drive-through. I'd say he's got to serve it right now. If he doesn't serve it at the end of this lap, he could risk getting disqualified like Blazer Guns. Here's the thing. Rain will be coming soon in this race. Yeah, it has to be. It definitely has to be. Responding to Discord chat, in case you guys are not aware of that. Mortal G dives into the pits. We're going to watch along with him and hope the game doesn't screw him. Crosses the line and all is good in the world, so good news there. He at least gets to continue on with his race. Nifty without a front wing, he's going to have to pit. I'd say with how little time there is left before the rain, I'd say you might as well go on to the softs. Try something. Walk on board with Fister now. He's going to try to get his way past Willie Bum. Doing a good job holding on to P3 right now. Oh, side by side. Not the best strategy. Oh, massive amount of contact there. And they're still side by side. Now Desbro trying to get side by side. Oh, this is just got bad written all over it. The Fister's gotten past Willie Bum. It's P3 for the Haas. Grayson Book gets a great run out of turn 11, but backs out of it. Ooh, may have been contact there. Now it's side by side for turn E7 between Corks and Richie Rich. Cross line took a 19.6. DRS has just been enabled. They're not going to have it here yet. But we're not close enough to the move. Bradshaw looking to try and get P9 off of Destroyer. Get it here. No one's gonna be able to get a move anywhere here. It's gonna be stuck. Oh, maybe not. Richie Rich peeking a move on the inside of the Williams. Oh, that's of course it spun around. I don't know if you can blame that on Rich or on Force. Like it's both their responsibilities. Get out of the way! Oh! Wolf lost out of turn 11. It nearly killed half the field there. Half the field that's left anyway. This is going to get DRS off this to Becker's Desbro's in the pit. And it's just started raining. Desbro may have planned his pit stop to perfection. Gotta hope he hits onto the correct tire. If not, it could be a disaster for him. Bradshaw trying to get around the outside of only Destroyer. He does so. It's P6 for the Aston Martin. Desbro onto the inters. Again, though, the track doesn't look anywhere near dry enough for inters. Fister still right behind Packers. DRS has just been disabled. Now we're going to move on to Desbro. Total G with a 3-second time penalty. It's 31 seconds behind Karma currently. Time is continuing to drop though. Hello, Dano. How you doing? 32 seconds now for Desbro, and he's not catching these guys at all. And the worst part is some of these guys are going to get a free pit stop and maintain their advantage over Desbro.
Muddy's typing.
And I'm guessing the Discord right now. Got every single driver in the pits except Desbro, of course, and Nifty Nasri trying to get back to the pits.
Sorry, I've been a bit quiet when I've been trying to deal with this absolutely shambolic lobby, talking to people. That's why I've been a bit quiet.
Yeah, no, we understand. I certainly do anyway. Desbro comes out of the pits just ahead of Bradshaw. Ugh, my brain stopped for a moment there. Karma maintains his lead. It's 8.2 seconds over Tekkers. Tekkers has got about half a second, maybe 2 car lengths to the Haas behind him. Followed by Willie Bum, Richie Rich, Desbro, Bradshaw, only Destroyer, Rich, who up in Mortal Speed points finishers currently. 40 C11 and Nasri P12. I thought Nasri's number said 44. I was like, how's he got 44? Only Destroyer picks up a 3-second time penalty. Why is this game so bad? Dano, it's kind of obvious, isn't it? I feel like it's obvious. Maybe it's not. Apparently the only fight going on is between Pfister and Ipswich Stecker, so we're just going to stick with these two. See if they can do anything. Oh boy, look at this. Pfister right on the gearbox now. You can smell what he has for breakfast. Such an unfortunate night for him. He may get disqualified before anything happens. And then he got disqualified despite serving his drive-through. Tekkers lose the rear end a bit, maybe not. Time on him. Oh, definitely lost some there. Another fight for P4 coming out right behind him. Might be catching them too. out of battery here. Well, Ipswich still has about half of it left. And while for Willie Bum and Richie Rich, they've got about the same amount of ERS. I don't think it's going to get him anything, though. Oh, Ipswich Techers has lost P2. He must have gone too deep into the chicane. He cut the chicane. Don't think he got a warning or anything for it. Billy Bum definitely starting to catch up to him. I think it might be a three-way fight for P3 here soon. I don't think he's going to be able to catch back up to Techers. Or a Fister. Ugh. One's also gotta wonder whether Desborough will catch up to Richie Rich and Willie Bum and Techers and Fister. Would make it a 6-car train from P2 to 7. I don't know if that was just a game playing tricks or what, but it looked like Techers almost lost it for a second out of turn 3. Oh, Richie Rich bumping into the back of Willie Bum there. Might be getting a little heavy here. I start wondering whether or not that'll be it'll start to get full wet conditions. But even if it does get to full wet conditions, it's going to be a dry spell at the end of this race. Dry stint, I should say. Richie Rich has just passed Willie Bum for P4. P4 for the Alfa Romeo driver. Steve Bradshaw still on the back of his title rival, Desborough. They haven't had a very good night tonight. I don't think anyone has, with the way this game is jibbed us. Is the best thing I can say without vulgar language. Desborough still using his ERS to stay ahead. Ooh.
Well, nothing's definitely going to be done during this race. It's going to be done after.
Okay. Well. That's fine. I would say void. There's no sense to race away after that ended. Because there's an actual reason to avoid this one. Reggio's starting to break a lot later. Carry a lot more speed. Try and stick himself right on the gearbox of Desbro. Try and get the overtake done. He's got to be able to do it here. I don't think you can get it done anywhere else. Once Desbro has a massive screw up. They're both using all their ERS. Desbro literally using every ounce of ERS.
The only thing that I can suggest after this is to not do like a driver's talk, just in case this is actually voided. And then obviously people might come out in anger to say, look, it should be, and stuff like that. So I wouldn't do a driver's talk at the end of it, but that's down to you.
No, I don't think we'll be doing interviews tonight. We're probably going to hear 3 guys. We might not even get anyone in if we do an interview anyway. It's very likely. I mean, I don't think I'd want to do an interview after the way this race, or after this game has completely screwed 2 people off the start, and then blazer guns. Yes, what a name he has indeed. He's actually from another league that I used to do. They left that league for reasons. In fact, it revolves around restarts. He had like 3 straight restarted races, and each time it would make the lobby even worse each time, and I'd say don't restart the lobby, and they would anyway. Now, I figured they'd fixed that, because that was about a month ago, and yeah, well, it hasn't been fixed, because this game and the company that makes it are complete clowns. Finally about caught up to the Aston Martin of Pittsburgh Checkers.
Oh, he's in the lobby.
Oh, that he is.
Just going to take the broadcast off so I can just start it quickly. Well, I'll include my audio. Give me a second.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Oh, and we've got another retirement. It's Corks. And that's going to bring out a safety car. Oh, jeez. You only restarted it once, just FYI. Yeah, no, can't blame us. That's obviously on the game. one of you? Porks, who are you talking about? The American accent is Days, well, you know. The other accent is, what's his face? Rotters. Like, completely forgot your name for a second. And, okay then, we have got somebody on slicks. So just by looking at the track, it's definitely not time for slicks yet. Still got a good plume of spray coming out of the back of the Nasri. Alright, later on, men. Well, the non-American accent. Well, you might actually be, you could be hearing Orphan, honestly. Maybe it just... No? Oh, I was gonna say maybe it auto-included your audio. And we've got Nasri now on the slicks, too. I don't understand this. It's way too early for slicks. And look at this. Immortal has 0 steering here. He tried to get through the chicane, and, like, it was almost like he was running a Monza setup. He just doesn't have turning. And it looks like everyone else is going to be going on to the slicks. It is still too early. Give it another 2 or 3 laps. Sheesh, folks. Come on. It's not slicks time yet, I can promise you. And y'all gotta know that. Look at how much spray is coming out of the back of Nasri's car. He's gonna stick on board with Nasri. Everyone else is gonna take. Desboro's on softs. The tires are gonna be absolutely shredded at the end. And we got... What is going on? Ipswich Techers just got kicked out of the pit lane after pitting. And he lost like 5 positions because of it.
Yeah, this game is bugged. They all know about it. So.
Yeah, you too, Corks. Shame about your race tonight. Oh, man. I knew this game was doomed as soon as I saw EA had said they were going to be paying for this. I was just like, oh yeah, you already know this game's going to be dog water. I mean, look at how much spray they're coming out, and they're not even on the inters. They're on slicks. They're kicking that much spray up. And these tires are going to have 0 heat in them. I'm really hoping we take it nice and easy on this safety car restart. Of course, I don't think it'll even matter. Tires are absolutely frozen, and Immortal G's lost a bunch of time to the safety car queue.
I've got a couple of people actually blaming me for the thing, but oh well. Let them blame away.
There's no way you can blame. There's no way you can blame Mando with a straight face. I mean, if you're cool with, I got no, this is meant as no disrespect to anyone blaming Mando, but if y'all are blaming Mando, you're a clown. Respectfully, like trust me, it's EA's fault. You're either a clown or an EA paid informant or something. That's all I can say. That's.
No, I don't care. Let them blame me. I know it's not my fault. So. Wouldn't surprise me now if we get a safety car glitch. Going back to the good old days.
out here at the Hungaroring. And good news is this track does look dry enough now. And Nasri almost caught up to these guys. Graceful Book getting past the Aston Martin of Steve Bradshaw. Desbro wants to be able to take advantage of these tires. He's got to get past these guys immediately. And there's no way he's going to get them to the end, but if he wants to have a shot, he's either got to get past everybody or start taking care of them. Second time penalty. I think that's his first of the race. No, it's his second. Across the line, Karma puts up the best lap of the session. A big fight here for P9 or P8. 3 wide into turn 1. No, Immortal backs out.
Only Destroyer, Techers, and Immortal all fighting away.
Oh yeah. Don't tell them this is for minor points, but I promise you that's not how they're going to feel. Mortal takes P9 from only Destroyer. He's got his protectors right in front of him. Upon a time this man was fighting for the lead, or in the lead, ahead of Karma. Since then, it has not been a great race for the Aston Martin. Bradshaw continuing to drop back off of Rook. Graceful Rook. Karma continuing to pull away from Fister. He's over a second now ahead. DRS has just been enabled. Fister with the fastest lap of the session at 18.911. At least we're starting to see a little bit of sunlight down on the track. Get a yellow in the back. It's Immortal G. What has happened to him? Will he bum with a 3-second time penalty? That could hurt him. Oh, we got Graceful Look right on the gearbox of Desbro. I don't think Desbro's feeling very good about his strategy to go onto the softs anymore. Be able to take fastest laps still, but I don't know about much more than that. Fister has used almost all of his ERS while the man in front has still got most of it, over 65%. Got Immortal G going rather quite slowly due to his overheating tires. Getting a 5-second speeding penalty, and that's him. That's his day. Just like that. Unfortunate end of the race for him. What happened? And only destroyer. He's wrecked, and it's a safety car again. Wow, I would have killed for a safety car at about this time last race.
So would I, because I would have gone on the softs.
Same, and I could have at the very least not spun a second time. I actually don't even remember when the second spin was, I just know.
And then I would have said to everyone, see you later.
I know on the soft side very easily could have pushed for much better than just a P. Much better than P8. I could have gotten P5 or even better, who knows. Arma out of the pits on brand new softs. Literally everyone pit except Techers. Onto the softs. Techers is going to be absolute turtle off the line. Should be a pretty quick safety car here. Ipswich, Techers, Karma, Fister, Willy Bum, Desbro, C. Bradshaw, Graceful Rook, Richie Rich, and Nifty Nasri will be your restart order. The driver with the lowest amount of ERS is Graceful Rook with only about 50%. There will, of course, be another lap. One wonders whether Techers will be able to resist pitting for softs here. I mean, he's either going to pit for softs here, or he's either going to start ninth, pit for softs, and then restart ninth, or restart in the lead and go down to ninth by the end of the second lap. He just doesn't have a choice here, and he stays out, so...
Will be able to stay out as well. You've got 4 laps to go, and you've got 7 lap hold mediums. So I know everyone else has got softs, but if you can hang on to those mediums, why not?
Oh, there's I don't think there's a chance. I mean, if you got the chance to pit onto softs, even if you do go down to ninth, I mean, you at least got a chance to make up positions here. The only thing you can do is drop back. Unless Fister and Karma crash into each other behind you, there's just, I don't know. And even then you got to worry about Willy Bum and Desbro.
Yeah, Norks, it's HDG Mando or Brothers. Essentially talking. It was meant to be Cryptic, but unfortunately he was unavailable for tonight, so I stepped in.
Yeah, hope you're doing good, Cryptic, in case you're watching. I've yet to do a single commentary with him. Ugh. I don't even remember if I did last week. Safety car will be in this lap.
I'm not really looking at the stream, I'm just trying to concentrate on the messages that's coming through.
Techers does get a bit of a jump on Karma here on this restart. Across the line now, 5 laps remaining. Karma about 5 miles an hour faster down that straight. Oh, Techers almost loses it. Karma now right on the gearbox of the Aston Martin. position and gets a 3-second time penalty.
Didn't even run wide there and stop.
Karma's now got a 3-second time penalty. Oh boy. This could open the door for Pfister. Checkers can hold on to P1. No, oh no, never mind. Karma's out of the race. Karma's out. Karma's out. I don't believe it. It's another safety car. Wow. Okay, why could we not have had this last race? Yesterday. Not last race. Technically last race was at Portimao. These guys. But what? Actually.
It would only be a 2-lap safety car though.
No, it could be... Oh, Nasri's in the pits. Going on to another set of brand new softs. So we've got... Yeah, no, it'll be this lap, it'll be next lap, and that's it.
Yeah,
Say it could go another lap, but yeah, no, it can't. Also, it'd only be a lap left. You can only do a 1-lap restart if it's Spa. Had that happen before. It's definitely something.
You should give time for Nasri to catch up.
Oh, he'll certainly catch up. He'll catch up before the end of this lap. Might even catch up before the end of the sector. Oh yeah, look at that. He caught up before the end of sector 2.
Into sector 2's now.
Unfortunately, I don't think Karma's going to get credit for... No, he's not going to get credit for finishing the race. He's not going to get those points. Of course, if this race is voided, it won't matter whether or not he gets those points. And on the plus side for F5 is I eclipsed my goal for the season of 100 points or more.
Well, they're probably going to watch back on the stream anyway, so anything that does get bought through us, they'll see anyway, so. And Stars has been watching it, so.
Car restart will be at the end of this lap. Checkers, Pfister, Willy Bum, Destroyer, Desbro, excuse me. Desbro followed by Bradshaw, Ricky Rich, Ace Rupp, and Nifty Nasri will be your safety car restart order. Looks like he's going now. Yeah, he is going now. Catches Fister out a little bit. Pulls almost 7/10 on him. Fister now is using all the DRS, so is Peckers. 2 laps to go now. No DRS help whatsoever.
It's starting to be lagged from the server now.
Starting to get laggy.
Yeah.
Oh jeez, man, this race has just had everything in the worst ways.
And my connection's still good.
Fister's still not able to catch up to the back of Victor's Peckers. The dirty air is just too much for them, I think. For him, like I said.
Unless it's just Tekker's connection and not mine. Because every other driver seems to be fine. I think it's just Tekker's.
Oh, Tekker's, yeah, he is a little laggy. Wasn't paying too much attention until just now, and yeah, he's definitely gonna want to be careful getting around him. Oh! Fister almost bumped into him, and that could have been catastrophic for both of them. Out of the final corner now. 1 lap remaining here for the Hungarian Grand Prix. And just like that, Fister's already used all of his just about all of his ERS. Pecker still has about 40% left. Right on board once again with Fister.
Hi Matty, I don't know how long you've been messing for, but just to let you know, it doesn't matter who introduces it might be avoided yet after having massive server issues, so.
Got another yellow. Graceful Rook has lost it. Out of turn 11, he's going to finish 8th automatically. Fister out of the final corner. Is trying to get the run, but it's going to be Ipswich Steckers who takes the win here. Fister, Desbro, C. Bradshaw, Richie Rich, Nifty Nasri, Willie Bum, Graceful Rook will be P8.
Right, that is it for us tonight. We're not going to be doing any driver interviews.
No.
It's been an absolute shambolic lobby, and everyone's pretty much raging, so we're just going to keep it as it is. So it is good night from me, Rodders, or as you know me as Mando.
That'll be good night for me as well. Thank you all for tuning in, even though the game was an atrocity to humanity. Goodbye and good night.